The first thing we need to do is when we build up Fury. We're going to build up Fury by auto-attacking and focusing on a single minion. So, wow, she did start her own shield. Interesting. Now, if the minions came evenly and only one ranged was hitting with the minion that I was hitting, then you can auto-attack that first minion 5 times. Otherwise, you're going to have to like delay your autos a little bit and then look to CS, right? Yeah, Riven doesn't have the best sustain, so she shouldn't play for sustain like with Doran's shield. Like Garen or Darius would, right? Like, if anything, if she wants sustain, she should go longsword 3-pot. She played really safe. Got her bone putting out. Took a little short trade without taking turret damage. Okay, so we see Shaco actually heading down here towards his raptors, right? So we're gonna ward below us. There's potential he level 3 ganks mid. If she plays safe like this, we just gotta wait until we can get the wave in a position where we can set up Nolan. So, right here, I'm just gonna be spamming my Q and letting the wave shove. I don't want it to shove too hard if possible. I'm gonna use potion here. I don't see Shaco. I spam my Q. Oh, I think I'm a crit off in time. Riven could be really good with the short trades. You can also take Ghost in this matchup if you're feeling like you need a little bit of extra help sticking onto the Riven. Typically in like Silver Gold Elo, they don't have the mechanics to cut you out well enough. And you can just take Ignite. He's being patient with his cooldowns. If he overcommits his cooldowns into me and I have enough Fury and health, I'll kill him. But he hasn't really made that big mistake yet. Yeah, so there he committed all of his cooldowns, right? So I was able to W and spin into him. Let's take it back here. Let's grab Cloak and Boots. I think it's a little bit risky to stay. I see Shaco topside. We can't really contest that. Hopefully I crit. Not rip. Alright, we'll set up a soul push potentially into Nolan. The Riven has no flash, so he can make use of that for a dive. Shaco's bot side, River. Ideally, we want to take a trade before we set up the dive. That way we can get rid of her bone plating and maybe chunk her out just a little bit. Even if we take equal or even more damage in return, it'll help set up the dive a little bit easier. She doesn't have boots. She went Killing Gem first. So just a trade like that is pretty good. I'm I'm gonna hold all Fury. I'm just gonna use potions to heal up if she takes another trade. His third key ran out. Nice. Was able to get the plate and got the dive. The Ruin's been playing pretty safe. We got a pretty good CS advantage because of that too. And we're eventually able to set up the dive with the mistake she made earlier. Let's back off. She gets like a lot of move speed from the home guard. And I'm getting 2 plates there. I'm gonna buy BF sword. Wait. What are they saying? Oh, they're just. Wait, why are we meeting them?
An ally has been slain.
Does what? Okay, I muted him. I don't know. Is Vayne kill her? Alright, it's important for us to hold on to our ult cooldown. Or to wait for our ult cooldown to go in, is what I mean. Well, if Vayne, I mean it's jungle Vayne, right? So, I mean, she's same level as the Shaco. Not doing too bad. I'm just gonna hold the wave patiently, and we're gonna get it slowly crashing into turret. We have double subs advantage on her still, because we didn't use our flash there to kill the Ribbon.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, we're gonna auto-tech the turret, see if the Ribbon wastes any of her cooldowns going into us. We could probably still dive her. My team's around dragon, so it's a good time to dive. If Shaco shows up top, we can take the dragon. I have flash still. I can see Shaco coming in through stealth with my W.
An enemy has been slain.
Just because my W will light up like that. I was back off. I have my Essence Reaver.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
All will join me.
At least she got the movies get out.
Cheers from Brazil.
Hey, Sinstorm, thank you for Twitch Prime for 6 months, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Here's what I gotta say about the Ghost against Riven. Red Maw is like typical. Like I think Ghost is really good into Riven at like higher levels of play, but in lower levels of play, you typically can stick onto a Riven. You want without doing that. That being said, if you know you struggle with like moving between auto attacks perfectly, and you're not efficient with your movement. Oh wow, there's actually a thing in here. Then you can still take Ghost in the matchup, just because it's like a guaranteed way. But the Ignite, you know, triggers Nimbus Cloak, which could be enough. Oh, close.
Pog.
Hey, Draw Vane, thanks for a Twitch Prime, man. I appreciate it. And Appy the Real, thanks for a sub, man. Thank you, guys. You have to Yumi?
Ally has been slain.
I am your worst nightmare.
At least my team isn't dying a whole bunch. And honestly, the Vayne is farming decently.
Spree.
Alright, let me just crush this in. We'll take first blood turret. Taking a look at all the plates. It's like we're pretty far ahead in terms of gold. It's important that when you're clearing a wave, you see how I focus one melee minion, then spun through the entire wave. That's important for clearing effectively, especially since like I'm not going to like a Tiamat setup. Galio's kind of low, so if he ults top, then we can just kill both. I'm not going to force onto Riven if she's not CSing or doing anything. We'll just take this stuff for free. Oh, I should have clicked on that. I missed 3 minions. Oh, rip. If a minion's like this on turret, you can use attack move, and if you have attack move on cursor, it will still hit the minion. So that's a setting under game. Attack move on cursor. So that way, when you do your A click, it'll attack the closest thing to your cursor, not to your champion. Is CDR boots new normal? It's been pretty effective for me. Damn. Well, anyway, I can get out. And Jinx is roaming though. Alright, so we're gonna grab Cloak of Agility, and we're gonna grab Pickaxe and Dagger. So when we're building into Rage Blade, so the next item, if you have the opportunity to buy Pickaxe, go ahead and buy it. I like it better than buying the full recurve bow. Just like when building up Essence Reaver, we want to get the most expensive piece first. And even though recurve bow is technically 1,000 gold, you can just buy the 300 gold components and then the 400 gold upgrade, which is cheaper than 75 gold, right? What are the runes? Oh yeah, here we go. It's Lethal Tempo, Triumph, Bloodline, Last Stand, Transcendence, Nimbus Cloak. 10% attack speed, 5 attack damage, 6 armor. Obviously, you could change that armor to MR if need be. Yeah, Rageblade, it feels so good. So basically, reason why we're building Rageblade again is because they fixed the spin bug on Trynd. So we can spin our target as much as we want and it'll always deal damage. It's not worth to max ult just because it doesn't give anything, you know, bonus, right? I'll say a diver. I got the 40% CDR, so like it's spin, you get 2 crits, and then you spin again. Spin, crit, crit, spin. That's the combo. Not really a combo, but more so just like how it is. So even though like my teammates are kind of trolling with their picks and with the items and whatever, it doesn't matter. Like I've just been rolling down top lane, right? Focusing on beating my opponent. And like if you focus on like looking to get advantages in lane, rather than just passively farming it out, looking for like mistakes they make with their, you know, ability cooldowns or whatever, you'll find yourself in a position where it's a lot easier to climb.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
So even though I got Vayne jungle, even though I got like, you know, the chat in game has been kind of weird. Oh shit. Actually, you're able to stick on me really well. What'd you say, Amy? Oh, okay. So I can't hear you with the headset on. So I feel like you keep talking to me while I can't hear you. Okay.
An enemy is legendary.
If we're playing something hard, do you recommend going Ghost and Resolve Secondary? What do you mean? Like, if you have questions on like what runes to take, you can just refer to my spreadsheet. My spreadsheet isn't updated with the new build, but the runes are all still good, in my opinion. And I'm still I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna adapt my runes and playstyle with the new setup. So, I mean, you can experiment yourself a little bit, but just know that Tryndamere's 3 main stats are crit chance, CDR, and attack speed with all those items also giving attack damage. Alright, I'm gonna shove out top. Maybe look to take Rift Herald. And then I'm going to go down to bot lane and get those turrets. Alright, with me taking Rift Herald 18 minutes, it should give me time to pressure bottom before Baron comes up. I'm gonna grab another pink. I grabbed a pink just on Rift, but having a pink in inventory could be good for on the split. You notice I don't buy pinks in the early game. I don't think they're super necessary, especially when playing a champion like Trynd. Just because I'm so mobile, I could just spin away from, you know, any kind of like gank opportunity. And the ganks that do end up working on me are typically ones that wouldn't be able to get out of anyways, even if I, you know, had warded Tri-Brush or something of like some kind of lane gank or something.
This'll be a slaughter.
Alright, so when we're splitting here, right, we see Riven mid, we see MF here. We need a way for our team to shove out here before we push out more bot side. We'll stack up our Rage Blade on Leona, but ultimately look to get on to the MF. Oh, he ends up a kill there. There are a couple people potentially heading down bot side. So what I'm going to do, instead of walking up and trying to contest the Leona, who is fairly tanky, I'm just going to walk down, take Krugs. And wait until I can, like, lifesteal up enough. You notice I used my Q right before I killed those 2 medium Krugs, and then I rebuilt all my Fury on the little Krugs. That's how you're supposed to take Krugs. So when your team's fighting like this, it actually opens up an opportunity for you to, you know, pressure on side. So it's actually good when they fight like that. So always want to keep track of where the enemy is on the map, and also where your team is on the map.
Has destroyed a turret. Enemy double kill.
At least my Jinx is almost scaled up with her tier, I guess. So he's going like a super scaling build. Probably not.
Into battle.
I'm gonna back off here. The Leona and Meth we saw like headed towards bot side. Yeah, they got a lot of CC and a lot of knockups too with the Galio. It's important that we stay sideline this game.
This'll be a slaughter.
We have a lot of damage scaling. Oh wow, that's up 3 people. Alright, I have Infinity Edge off that at least. Yeah, they had Leona sitting here and Riven sitting in the bush. Rip. Let me buy Infinity Edge here. That's gonna give me a lot of extra damage. Nice. Wait, how did Vayne get the kill? Oh, let's get. Oh, okay, gotcha. So you got him from here. Shaco didn't die. Yeah. Before we shoved up on the MF, we should have warded up like right here. Alright, we see 3 mid. Riven's mid as well. Leaves them by time for us to split. While the wave's shoving up, I'm gonna take Gromp, and I'm also gonna go ahead and ward out. So we notice that they're all missing from here. All potentially rotating down. I need to put a ward in river, so I know I'm not being collapsed on from behind. Having a scuttle will help out a lot. Put a ward there as well. See if I can grab this. Nice. That was a big shutdown. They have too much CC for me to deal with. So, I'm just gonna head down. Like, high CC teams are rough. Our Vayne's scaling up quite a bit. Wow. How much that taunt slows you down is kind of ridiculous. It's basically a stun. Yeah, we have to be really patient here. The our team's not able to pressure out a bunch. Our Yumi's died a bunch, and our our Jinx still scaling up. She needs to build her mana immune. She's sitting on a fully stacked tier. Notice how I walk up to that wall before I turn that corner? It's very important to try to get as much information as possible, right? So I'll walk up to the wall to scout that bush with my W beforehand. If they have the first 2 dragons, my jungle's topside for the moment. I'll probably just look to get a Blade the Ring King. I need to show up bottom. Yeah, gotta be patient. Like, especially at the lower elos, it's really important to be patient. Just because your team might take a really long time to, like, kind of figure out what they're doing, right? Wow, the Jinx stole the dragon. That's actually so clutch. Oh wow, the white boxes are back. Hey, that was actually so clutch. Because that means we don't have to worry about Soul for like as much. Alright, we can grab Blade the Ring King. We can solo Baron. Is this PBE? No, it's the live server. But yeah, it's a bug that I guess carried over from PBE, right? Alright, we got this. Last item will be QSS. That way I can get out, like, Leona's gonna full combo me, then I'm gonna spin on MF, then she's gonna ult me, right? Or something like that. I'll be able to get one of the stuns. They have a lot of CC, though. Like, this is a hard comp for Tryndamere to hard carry in. Just because it's harder for me to deal a lot of damage. But with effective splitting, we can do it. Gotta be patient on sides, watch the map, see what's going on. And if you're patient, it's gonna be really hard to catch you out. Now, they got probably tier 3 bot. No? It's just probably Leona. I could take the plant here if it's up. I'm gonna build up my full Rage Blade. Oh, she actually dodged that.
Enemy rampage.
They're on Baron, so I'm gonna take this.
This'll be a slaughter.
Cap QSS.
Follow my blade.
Does QSS remove all stuns? It removes all crowd control debuffs. Correct. Immediately. But after you use it, they could just re-stun you, right? And stun you again. So it's important to note that like if they have a lot of CC coming at you, that the QSS won't actually help. So they have a lot of CC, but I got QSS just because I'm hoping to deal with just 1 or 2 people. Leona and Galio are one that's coming down bottom. That's fine. We still have time for our team to maybe get some extra items. Oh. That was rough, man. Sending the goon squad at me.
Enemy killing spree.
We need to put pressure back on bottom.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I know, we just keep pushing.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Got one Nexus turret. And got the shutdown on Shaco. Okay, we're getting dragon, so.
Shut down.
Wow, the MF actually got 2 there.
An enemy has been slain.
I like it. Jinx was just sitting over the wall. Alright, we gotta get that next Baron. Yeah, the Vayne doesn't seem too bad.
Join me.
So it's basically like me and Vayne this game,
Taylor,
right?
you decide macro and micro to executing and mechanically amazing. Gotta appreciate it. You deserve to be recognized.
Wait, is he... He was trying to get this turret killed, man.
This'll be a slaughter.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
I just need to go back bottom. I just need to threaten ending the game, man. That's the only way we can stall this out. I can't threaten just another inhib because they can just beat our team faster. They're looking to just catch me out constantly. So, I mean, as long as that's the case, we can play back and play patient, and it's going to be hard for them to make a move elsewhere, right?
As you wish.
Oh, no one from my team was going to cover base here.
This'll be a slaughter.
Ally has been slain.
Into battle. I am your worst nightmare.
Has been slain.
Nice. I think we can end the game off that. Yeah, so we never really let, even though they spent all their time and energy trying to get us down, because we played it properly and didn't overextend at least too much, right? And we went in when, we saw where they're at, we just constantly keep an eye on where they are. It's hard for them to win. Did he ever complete his mirror mana?